everyone, welcome back to my channel Fun Studies of Science and History. Today we are going to do chapter number 1 of science, that is our environment. We will be able to learn how environment is formed, and there are two components of environment, biotic component and abiotic components. So let's start. Chapter number 1, our environment. Biotic components. All the living components are also called as biotic components. Plants called as producers, animals called as consumers, and microorganisms called as decomposers. As you all know that plants prepare their food through a process called photosynthesis. Animals are of three types. Herbivorous animals called as primary consumers, carnivorous animals called as secondary consumers, and omnivorous animals. In herbivorous animals feed on only plants and herbs. In carnivorous animals, they only feed on animals. And omnivorous animals only feed on plants as well as animals. Now, microorganisms called as decomposers. They take their food through the dead and decaying plants and animals. When a plant or animal body is dead, it is buried deep under the earth's surface. Then the microorganisms derive their food from them. Abiotic components. All the living organisms are called abiotic components. Example: water, air, light, temperature, and soil. As you all know that water is very essential for us to live and survive, and grow as well as. Air is mixture of gases. Oxygen is very important for us. You all know this. As oxygen is as much important as water. And light. Light is also very much important to us because without light, plants cannot grow. Without plants, there will be no oxygen in the atmosphere and no food for us to eat. Temperature. There are different temperature at different places. At hot regions like desert places, there is very high temperature, and in cold regions like mountains, hills are very low temperature. Soil is also very important part of a abiotic component because plants grow on it, and without soil, plants will be not able to get proper amount of minerals and water. Biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials, along with composting. Biodegradable materials are those materials which can be broken down into simpler forms easily by the microorganisms, and non-biodegradable material can't be broken down. Few examples I am giving you of biodegradable, including kitchen waste, and non-biodegradable, including plastic materials. Now, compost. Compost is formed with the help of materials which are biodegradable. A process called vermicomposting is done with the help of worms to form a compost. The common worms called red worms and white worms. Here are a few examples of vermicomposting, compost, and biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials. Environment interact with each other in different ways. Do you know about a food chain? Yes, all the animals depend on each other in different ways. See, the animals who feed on animals only, like carnivorous animals, feed on animals. Those animals feed on the plants. This way, a food chain is formed. There are two types of food chain. First, aquatic food chain, and second, terrestrial food chain. Now we will do about mineral cycle. There are two types of mineral cycles. In the given picture, you can see soil, green plants. Then green plants are eaten by animals. Animals give us a dropling, and then it is decomposed. Then minerals are generated again, and then minerals are given to soil. In next, the green plants dead plants and animals, and decomposers derive their food from those dead and decaying plants. Then the minerals are found, and those minerals are taken by soil. In this one, oxygen is respired by us and we release carbon dioxide. Then it is used in photosynthesis process, and then plants give us oxygen more. Thank you. I hope so that you enjoyed today's session, and like my video, subscribe my channel and share it as much as you can. Okay, bye bye.